So we're going on a sheep scouting trip, and you can hear the healthy hum of the dehydrator, which I'm just going to turn off right now for a second. And one thing I thought we could show you is, one thing we've done a lot of, is we are using the wind burner system to boil water to rehydrate food. We don't do any cooking, just boiling water. So this is how we rehydrate or dehydrate and then rehydrate hamburger. And hamburger becomes a staple, and I'm rehydrating or dehydrating some stag chili in there. So this is the vegetable garden, want to add some meat to that. Going to rehydrate some tomato sauce or dehydrate tomato sauce. And we'll add meat to that. Hamburger helper is already a nice little 7-minute boil, dehydrated piece of food. It costs very, very little. You don't have all the salt of Mountain House. So to dehydrate hamburger, cook up the hamburger, season it to your taste. You want really, really lean meat. We're using moose burger, which has there's no fat being added, so there's very, very little fat in this. We need to use a little oil actually so that it doesn't stick to the pan and burn. So we need to add a little fat actually because it's so lean. But then to get rid of some of the fat, we use paper towels to pat, but also run it through a colander with boiling water. And then you have to spread it out on one of these nice little liners, which are fairly cheap, that allows you to put stuff in. And we call these rocks when they're done because they're very, very hard. They take a while to rehydrate, which is why these stoves with a little cozy are quite brilliant. And we'll probably add more cozy material so that we don't have to waste fuel. So we'll bring you back when we're all finished, and we'll show you what this looks like at the end. Thank you. Okay, so how do we make out? So this is 1 can of vegetable stag chili, and it weighs in at over a pound. This is 3 cans dehydrated as a leather with one of the leather sheets. I peeled that off and crumbled it, and it weighs 10 ounces. So 3 times as much food, and that's got over 1,000 calories in it. So this is a bunch of the hamburger turned into hamburger rocks. So I took down 3 pounds of it, so that's about a pound, a third, and that now weighs 5 ounces, so less than half. And we'll also throw in some ramen noodles, so that's supper. Supper weighs in at, for 2 of us, 1 pound, 5 ounces, or 750 grams each. And you're looking at, well, probably 3,000, probably getting close to 3,000 calories there. So that's about half of what we'll need in a day for climbing in the mountains. And the other things are just as successful. So our spaghetti, that's a giant can of spaghetti. And let's get one of those glass jars. So this is 1 entire can of classic Italian sausage pepper in a glass container. Oh, see, I'm not going to take that. That's over 2 pounds. So that dehydrated down to 4 ounces. This as a leather. And again, the same thing. Got some hamburger meat to go with that. And we're just going to use ramen noodles because they're faster to cook. So that's a dinner, and that weighs in at, again, 12 ounces. Probably a little less calories in this one. So we've also had our, what's this machine called? Vacuum packer ready. So it's a bunch of sausage sticks, So we're probably closing in on 2,800 calories. I wish you could smell the bacon because we're also going to make some butthole sandwiches. And we'll show you those at the end of this process too. That's kind of neat. We'll actually show you making them. Thanks. Okay, for our backpack scouting trip, lunch is going to be butthole sandwiches. And I'm going to show you why they're called butthole sandwiches. But basically this is a bagel, cheese, 4 nice mini slices of bacon. We're going to put a little peanut butter on. It sounds ridiculous, but it tastes pretty good. And a tiny bit of honey. And then we're going to close that up and we're going to vacuum pack it. And we'll put them all together here and we'll show you what they look like. So we'll be right back. Okay, you're going to see why this is called a butthole sandwich in just a second. It takes quite a big bag, but it should work. Quite disgusting, but it saves you so much bulk that it's worth doing that. If you just compare the size, it's about half the size. And when you take it out of there, it doesn't really bounce back. It bounces back a little bit, not too much. You can put it in a boil though. It doesn't get wet, so you can put it in your jet boil, heat it up, melt the cheese, take it out, it reconstitutes a little bit, tastes the same. So that's lunch. A lot of calories in there because it's got the 300 calorie bread bagel, it's got the bacon, it's got peanut butter, it's got a little bit of honey, and the cheese. So there you go. Thanks.